Hey everybody, this is Corbett Storick with CRS Contracting, and I am in the middle of making a barber shop clipper case for a friend of mine. Here is the sealed box, all 45 edges, top, bottom, and sides. And what I would like to do is cut slits so that I can put decorative wood as corner slot glued in bracing. But in order to do that, I'm going to need to make the sled to make these cuts on the table saw. So I figured we'd put this to the side and I'd walk you through how I'm going to make that sled. The first thing I'm going to need is 2 pieces of identical size for my left and right side. So we're going to cut them on the table saw at 11 inches both directions. Now we have our 2 11 by 11 boards. What we want to do is find the center of both of them, which is 5.5 both directions. We're going to mark that line with our square. Then we're going to take our rafter square or framing square, and we're going to line those up with each edge. This is the scrap of wood we're going to use to create 2 shelves. So we're just going to put that down on top to create our second line to know the thickness. Now we have our lines. Let's mark and pre-drill holes. Here I've got a standard drill and a countersink bit. Now what we're going to do is just with our tape measure, we're going to mark Now here's our left and right, and what we need to do is cut boards in between them. So let's go back to the table saw. We have our 2 side panels cut, we have our 2 shelves cut, and now it's just time to screw it all in place. And there is a sled. When you put this on the table saw, you can take your box, place it inside, and now be able to run the saw just through the corners here to put splines. And there's a very simple, not so elegant way to create a box spline cutting jig. Now go do some woodworking projects on your own.